What's going on, guys? Crypto Mark bring you another DeFi staking platform video. If you didn't know, on this channel I show you guys how I make passive income with cryptocurrency. So with that being said, let's jump in. All right, so here we are, man. DeFi staking platform DSP. This thing is still doing great, man. This is like, what, this is day 6 now. You can see the auction is already at 6.8 million. So 6.8 million Tron already in this thing. All right. Goodness gracious. All right. This thing is, I don't know what it's going to do. It does seem like it's slowing down. I don't know if people are just going to kind of go in last second. Like as soon as the auction gets close to closing, I don't know if people are just going to dump all their Tron in, or if people are running out of Tron, right? Because 14.3 million, it's crazy, man. These divs are crazy. So I've been in this thing since day one. Man, the FOMO is real on this one. I'm definitely gonna probably just chill and pump the brakes and just kind of sit back and earn. But I want to kind of go over and show you guys how long it actually takes to start earning. All right. So for example, let's say we decided to go into this auction today. We're like, let's put some Tron in here. Actually, I'm not going to go into the auction actually. But let's say I did decide to go in. I would actually have to wait for the auction to end, right? And then I would stake my DSP on the staking tab here. My balance that I earned in the auction should populate right here. Let me refresh. Oh, okay, Cloudflare, come on, man. I would have to, stake the balance that I have here, in here. Boom. Right now I got 13. So let's say I wanted to stake it. Okay. Once I hit stake, it's going to be in a waiting state for the progress bar is going to show waiting. So a lot of people are like, man, when am I going to start earning? Dude, if you go into the auction, it really takes you about 3 days to start earning. 3 days. So if you go in after the auction is closed, it will take you 3 days. So let's say this auction ends, right? And I decide to put more in after that. I won't start earning till 3 days later. And that's what a lot of people are not understanding. So you got to get into this thing as soon as possible, really, to try to get the most out of it. So yeah, man, that's what you got to understand. Or you can just go to JustSwap and you can buy it on the exchange. If you're doing really large amounts, it's not gonna benefit you. There are a lot of like slippage fees and whatnot like that. So if I do 1,000 right now, you can see the price impact not too bad. Everything's in the green. But the more you put in here, you can see here 3.9% price impact. So you're taking more of a loss actually by going in. You can see here 10,000 Tron will get 7.8% price impact. So anytime this is red, that's actually you're losing more by buying it off of JustSwap. So you might want to do smaller amounts, like 2,500, like 2,500, maybe 2 or 3 times. It might add up to that, or it might be just a little bit less. But I just wanted to kind of show you guys the options. So if you bought it straight off of JustSwap, you got like small amounts, you could stake and start earning within 2 days. But if you go into the auction, it's going to be 3 days. Okay. Just keep in mind, a lot of people are confused by this. It's going to be in waiting after you stake. The next day, after the auction ends, it'll go to 0. The progress bar will show 0. Or let me see here. Yeah. So it'll go from waiting, and then it'll like go to 0. And then the following day, then you'll actually start earning. So it takes time, man. This is my current stakes right now. Let's see here. I only put in 500 Tron on this one to get this 327. You can see here I just did a 7-day stake. So not a very long stake, but I'm already up, what, 3x? 3x, which is crazy. At this point, once I got my first div rewards, I realized, okay, I got to get into this thing ASAP. I need to go as hard as I possibly can, early as I can. I know a lot of people will tell you, hey, DCA, get a little bit each day. But like I said, man, it's going to take you a few days to start earning on those, in which case the shares will go down, and the less shares you have, the less you're going to earn ultimately. So you want to get in ASAP. This is my personal opinion. All right. So on these, like 1200, I think I put in like 4K, maybe like 4K Tron, something like that, to get these. So, I mean, at this rate, I'll probably earn this back for sure, you know, probably by tomorrow. Yeah, today is Saturday, so probably by Sunday, these will already be ROI'd. And then I'll probably have 1 or 2 more days of earnings, and then I can go back and restake it. My plan is to stake all of these, just do one large stake. That's what I'm doing on T2X, just one large stake. So I want, if I add up all of these staked amounts of DSP, I think I'm somewhere around like 4,500 or something like that. I want to stake all of it. But because I have a few ending on day 9, and I have a few ending on day 10, what I'll probably do is once my stakes end on day 9, I'll restake all of these out maybe like 10 days, and then I'll restake these out to end on the same exact day as these. So on my next round of stakes that end, I will have all of them kind of bundled into one. I personally like that better than doing like, you know, these small stakes, stuff like this. You get a lot more out of it. I mean, imagine seeing, you know, 6,000 Tron on your div rewards versus, you know, 1,500, 800, you know, 1,800. To me, it just feels better to see those large amounts. And my biggest thing, man, is let's get our initial investment back as soon as possible. Then we could just play around with the platform, right? You can play around with different staking strategies. You can stake for 30 days, 60 days. I personally don't think it's a good idea to just stake 60 days out immediately. You're packing on a lot of risk. Okay, so I'm not a financial advisor or anything like that, but you're packing on a lot of risk by just saying, hey, 60 days out the gate. And you guys know who I'm talking about. But the people who do that, they don't need this crypto. They actually don't need it. But there's a lot of people out here that want their crypto back as soon as possible. So on this platform, do like 10-day, maybe 15-day max, you know, because these rewards in the auction, if we go back to the auction, it's still creeping up. But like I said, people will run out of Tron eventually. Once they run out of Tron, you know, they have to wait till, you know, 15 days, 7 days, however long, to get those releases on their stakes. Then they might be able to go back in. But unless people are shilling this platform super hard, I promise you, man, people are going to run out, and this is going to get lower and lower. I don't know when that's going to happen. All right. But the lower this number is, the longer it's going to take you to ROI. Okay. So just keep all that in mind. Just kind of want to let you guys know how this works, all the different options, and yeah, my staking strategy. I just want to do one large stake on my DSP and go from there, man. So let me know what you guys are doing in the comments. What strategy are you guys doing? How long are you guys staking for? Let me know. I'll probably test it out on another account or something like that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys in the next one.